A new rookie class has joined the team. There are a lot of hopes for this group, and one player was drafted to make an immediate impact in the lineup.
Set. 50. Hut. Set. Hut. Set. Here we go. Set. Ready. Down. Set. Hut. Let's go. Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Set. Set. Ready. Hut. Hut. Here we go. Ready, ready, ready. Let's go now. Set, go. Come on, set. Hut, hut. Ready. Hut, hut. Set. Hut. Set, hut. Set. Here we go. Set. Ready. Down. Set, hut. Let's go. Ready. Go. Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Set. Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut. Ready, ready. Black, 90. Set. Let's go now. Yellow, 40. Ready. Come on, set. 50, green.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
You know, we used to have a saying, Mike, the only guys who didn't have a bad game were the guys who didn't play. So here you are as the quarterback, putting a lot of the offensive success on your back, and the game just doesn't go your way. You're not seeing it right, the coverage is not, whatever the case may be. He certainly didn't have his best performance last week, but that is over. He needs to move forward, turn the page. Today is a great opportunity for a bounce back and try to lead his team to a big victory.
That last run got 4. So here comes 2nd and 6. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. He'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Teddy Buchanan on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete. One of the Ravens has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose? And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. 1st and 10. Look to throw. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Ravens offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. Greg, they say flush a game after you lose, right? But when you built up all year for the opener and you get blown out, is it even harder to flush the players?
Well, certainly that's the question, Mike. And regardless of how much the coach stands up there and you try to say, hey, it's a new week, we've got to move forward. And certainly that's the case in the NFL. If you let bad losses linger, you're going to find yourself in a bigger hole. So the problem is when you spend all week and you spend all season saying, okay, this is week one, we're going to get off to a great start, and you lay an egg and you're non-competitive, the last thing you want in the NFL, Mike, is for doubt to set in. So we're going to find out pretty quickly here in this one. Was last week just 1 out of 17 and they're going to move on, or is this going to be signs of things to come as the rest of this season unfolds? Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. The shotgun, here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
Now Jackson on 4th down. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On the give, here's Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle by Kenneth Murray. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. This is intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 12.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Well, it begins with a run by Williams. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So they go with a 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
A nice throw by the rookie from Nebraska. It results in a 1st down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together, and the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down, they need 5. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 26-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Back to throw, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the 1st down, so it's going to be 1st and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled 1st quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We'll be back in Baltimore after this. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. In motion comes Andrews. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
2nd and goal.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. That one is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Cowboys offense make their way out to take over once more. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. It's another run here for Williams. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Mike Green is there on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on the punt for Dallas. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. When you play a tight game and lose, it kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Open man is beaten. He's got him. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run.
That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
An 8-yard loss. Brings up 4th down.
Here's the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. To the outside, catch made by Pickens. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, they need 3.
18-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
6. 1st down, Cowboys.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be for. Malachi starts.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Now a screen set up for Henry.
Jackson's pass. Complete to Derrick Henry. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
2. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Henry. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
4th down, you want to make sure you give your quarterback the option to keep the ball in his hands, and that's exactly what they decided to do, and the defense was ready. They played assignment football, everyone did their job, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And a little chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
They'll look to throw again. A throw on the move is caught, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 14.
Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
This one caught at the 4. Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
At the 3-yard line.
Lou will take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And it's Jordan Love.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do them any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's made by Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 31 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Roquan Smith, he gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season. 2nd and 11. Now give up the middle, and this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
set up to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to stick those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get three.
The Ravens offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Pulled in by Henry. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Jackson going to keep it himself. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
4-yard loss.
Ravens sending the punt team out there. And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back, Jaden Blue, heading back out there. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Bobby Brown, the one who brought him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. They'll give on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
5-yard pickup.
3rd and a yard. They'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. He'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in! C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. Auburn's good with the extra point. And the Cowboys move out in front. by the score of 17-3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. A bootleg with Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action now. Jackson. Left side, caught by Andrews. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Jackson up top again. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. To the air one more time with Jackson. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And 3rd down coming up. Again, it's Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Williams gets it from the pistol. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's out wide to Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing third and long. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Mike Green, he gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. It's a short kick. Their catch is called for, and they're going to be in business with a short field to work. The Ravens offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in, and it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Henry, and this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Again, it'll be Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Donovan Izaraku. He gets into drop him, and it's going to set up 4th and goal. So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game.
Now, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Devontae Turpin on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Drive will start on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to lead to a fourth down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Ravens offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Baltimore.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Complete to Mark Andrews. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. The middle to Henry, and that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Jackson looking to throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short. Jackson. He'll try to run for it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. 2nd down, Jackson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. At the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Right back to him on first down. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Wiggins on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Second down, they need 7. A give, and here comes Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.